Hello， 大家好，歡迎翻到嚟港女護士移民加拿大嘅 YouTube Channel。上星期就介紹咗 IRCC 會喺2025年3月31號推出一個新嘅 Home Care Worker Immigration Pilots。咁呢個 pilot 咧，終於有多少少細節啦。大家喺上一條影片咧都好踴躍去留言或者係 PM 問我，某一種嘅條件下又符唔符合啊？喺邊一種工種嘅邊一類型嘅 setting 工作又符唔符合啊？咁樣，咁我都根據上一條影片嘅內容咧，照字面解去介紹咗俾大家聽，應該係符合或者應該係唔符合咁樣嘅。咁今日嘅影片咧就深度介紹呢一個 pilot 裏面啲詳細嘅 criteria 到底點樣先為之符合啦。咁我哋可以睇到啦，佢嘅喺個 update 上面咧，其實係清楚寫咗會有兩個 pilot， 一個係 child care 為主嘅 home care worker， 另一個係 home support 為主嘅 home care worker。咁呢兩類咧就係呢一次嘅 pilot 重點要符合嘅條件嚟嘅。首先就係你係 home care worker 要係 child care 啦，或者 home care worker 要係 home support 嘅。咁所以大家可以繼續睇落去，到底有啲乜嘢詳盡嘅資訊呢？喺呢條影片會帶到俾大家。咁重要嘅日子就係2025年3月31號朝早10點鐘嘅時間，係根據佢哋 IRCC 嘅官方嘅時間啦，就開始呢個申請嘅。咁而另一個 stream 即係 applicants not working in Canada 咧，係未開始嘅。所以大家記住，我今日所講嘅影片嘅內容咧，符合嘅條件嗰度全部都係關於 workers in Canada 呢一個途徑去申請嘅。咁而個費用呢，就係由1525蚊加幣起。咁我陣間會詳細講其他嘅費用係啲乜嘢啦。咁我哋呢，就分咗幾個大類嘅喺呢一個影片上面。咁第一項就係邊個人可以 apply 啦。咁要符合呢一個申請嘅資格呢，就第一定要計劃係喺加拿大工作同埋居住啦，以 Quebec 嚟講係除外嘅。第二就係符合晒所有 specific requirements 啦。第三就係要符合到語言上面嘅 requirement。第四就係符合到教育上面嘅 requirement。跟住就係要有符合到工作經驗或者 training， 係或者啊，大家記住，咁係兩者其中一樣就得啦，喺呢一個範疇裏面。跟住就係要有 job offer 啦，喺 home care worker 裏面要 child care 或者 home support worker 裏面係要有 job offer 嘅。跟住最後就係 admissible to Canada。咁呢一個 stream 嘅 eligibility 呢，我哋係有兩個 stream 啦，有 workers in Canada 同埋 not workers in Canada 嗰種啦。咁Workers in Canada 係我哋今日主要講嘅，就係25年3月31號朝早10點 IRCC 嘅官方時間會開始有呢一個申請可以俾大家啦。要符合呢一個申請條件呢，你一定要已經喺加拿大居住嘅。你可以咧喺申請嘅時候 physically outside Canada， 例如係咩呢？你 on vacation 嘅時候啦，但係咧你係要俾到 IRCC 證明你係 normally reside in Canada 嘅。第二就係啦，你要有 authorization to work 啦，喺 Canada 裏面你要有一個可以工作嘅證明啦，要係 full time 而係任何職業都得嘅，包括例如係有 valid 嘅 work permit 啦、maintained status 啦，或者係根據 public policy 之下你係可以喺加拿大合資格工作嘅。咁點樣為之唔計落去 eligible work authorization 呢？如果對於上述嘅其中一項你都符合唔到嘅話呢，咁你就唔可以申請呢一個 stream 啦。例如係你根本唔可以喺加拿大有一個有效嘅 work permit 做嘢，因為你係一個 business visitor 啦，又或者係一個喺 study permit 下有 condition 嘅人。咁但係如果你而家係喺加拿大住緊嘅，但係你又即將會冇一個有效嘅 work authorization， 即係例如而家大家面臨嘅困境就係可能 IRCC 等好耐都未批准到一個bridging 嘅 OWP 俾你啦，又或者係其他嘅原因呢，咁 IRCC 咧就會視為係 eligible for the pilots under a public policy 嘅。咁呢一類 public policy 嘅人呢，就係要符合一啲 out of status 或者 unauthorized worker 嘅 requirement 啦，一啲特別嘅條件。咁我哋陣間都會再睇啦。跟住先講下第一 part， 其中要符合嘅就係 language 啦。咁 language 嗰度呢，我哋要最少有 level 4喺4個語言嘅範疇，即係聽說讀寫上面啦，喺英文或者法文嗰度嘅。 要評核你嘅英文或者法文有冇最少 Level 4嘅資格呢？咁喺英文方面，我哋會根據 CLB 呢個系統啦，而法文我哋會根據 NCLC 呢個系統嘅。咁如果考英文或者法文嘅話呢，你係要自費同埋自己喺啲 approved agency 嗰度完成佢哋嘅。而呢一個成績呢，一定唔可以少過2年嘅。當你去申請呢一個 pilot 嘅時候，嗰個成績即係英文或者法文嘅成績啦，係唔可以少於2年有效期嘅。認可嘅英文或者法文試包括英文嚟講，我哋會係 CELPIP 啦 ，IELTS 嘅話我哋係 General Training 啦，同埋 PTE 嘅 Core Test 咧，而家都係認可嘅。而法文咧就係 TEF Canada 或者 TCF Canada。咁我哋可以睇下啦，如果 language 方面 CELPIP General Level 4以上嘅話，我哋聽說讀寫係要有啲咩分數啦？跟住 IELTS General Training 嘅話 Level 4以上要係啲咩嘅分數？而 PTE Core 嚟講 Level 4以上又係啲咩分數？咁大家記住啦，最緊要係聽說讀寫都最少有 Level 4先至為之計算嘅。跟住 education 方面啦，喺呢一個 pilot 上面，我哋係要有相當於加拿大 High School Diploma 或者更高嘅學歷嘅。而如果你嘅學歷係喺 Canada 以外嘅地方，你係要申請 Credential Assessment 啦，即係我哋平時聽嘅ECA 啦。以下呢幾個機構呢，都可以幫你做到你嘅學歷認證嘅。最常見嘅我哋就有 WES 啦，即係第3行嗰度啦， IQAS 啦，同埋 ICES 嘅，即係第4同第5行嗰度。咁每一個機構都有唔同嘅時間去 process 你嘅申請啦，同埋唔同嘅費用嘅。咁而我哋申請嘅時候呢，無論係邊個 ECA 都好，最緊要係申請 Immigration Purpose。咁呢就集齊晒佢哋要嘅文件，然之後呢就你有啲咩學歷或者有啲咩資格呢，都放晒上去，咁樣等佢哋去評核啦。咁而呢個 ECA report 呢，就會清楚寫明你所讀嘅課程啦，喺加拿大以外係相當於加拿大嘅乜嘢課程咁樣嘅。咁而佢最後喺最底呢一度呢，佢就有一行呢，就寫住 Be less than 5 years old on the date that we receive your application。照字面解啦，就應該係當佢哋收到你呢個 pilot 嘅申請嘅時候呢，個學歷認證嘅 report 呢，要少於5年嘅。咁而有啲乜嘢嘅原因呢？你係唔符合資格去申請呢個 pilot 呢？可能因為你嘅 high diploma 或者你更高嘅學歷啦，係喺一個 non-recognized institution 嗰度呢去讀啦，所以連 WES 或者其他嘅學歷認證機構都 recognize 唔到係咩機構啦。另外一個可能性呢，就係一個 incomplete years of studies。咁喺你嘅申請上面呢，你係要 include 埋一個 ECA report 嘅 copy 啦，同埋你自己有嘅 degree 啦、diploma 啦、transcript 啦等等嘅 copies 咧，都係要 include 喺個 application 上面嘅。跟住到第3個我哋要睇嘅條件就係 work experience or training 啦。呢一度呢 IRCC 就做咗一個詳細嘅釐清，去解釋翻邊一啲先符合啦。咁我哋可以睇到呢，如果你係 home care worker 呢個 stream 係 child care 嘅話，你個 NOC 會係44100。而如果你係 early childhood educators and assistants，個 NOC 係 NOC 42202嘅。咁呢，你可以即係如果你申請嘅時候啦，可以睇多啲 detail， 有邊一啲類似嘅 job 或者 job name 呢個 title 呢係唔符合喺呢一啲 NOC 嗰度嘅，咁可以申請嘅時候啦，記得睇清楚。而如果你係 home care worker 呢個 pilot 嘅 home support 嗰邊呢，你嘅 NOC 會係44101，包括咗 home support workers 啦、caregivers 啦同埋 related occupations 嘅。另外一個呢，就係 Nurse Aides NOC 33102，咁大家可以根據你自己嘅 job title 去睇翻到底你係 under 邊一個 NOC， 就知道自己符唔符合呢一個喺 work experience 嘅範疇裏面啦。咁喺申請嘅時候呢，你一定要有6個月嘅 continuous full-time 同 relevant work experience 嘅，喺過去3年。呢個係重點嚟嘅，係過去3年要有6個月嘅 full-time continuous relevant work experience。咁如果你話冇，另外一個方法可以符合嘅呢，就係我話嘅隔離呢度啦。Complete a relevant training credential in the past 2 years。過去2年要有完成咗一個相關嘅 training 嘅。 就係關於頭先我所講，一係就 childcare 嗰邊啦，一係就 home support worker 裏面嘅相關 training。咁所以大家記住啦，喺呢一度呢 work experience 同埋 training 呢係是但一個要符合就 OK 噶啦。而如果你係兩邊都符合晒，咁你可以兩邊嘅 proof 都 submit 埋上去嘅。咁喺 work experience 方面，我哋睇多少少啦。你一定要有最少6個月嘅 work experience， 可以喺加拿大境內或者境外去得到嘅 work experience 都得。咁如果你係申請 childcare 嗰邊嘅 home support worker 呢，你嘅 NOC 呢就一定要係44100或者42202啦。即係你個工作經驗呢係一定要 under 呢兩種嘅經驗先會認可嘅。咁佢都寫到明啦 ，experience as a foster parent doesn't count， 同埋 experience as an early childhood educator, daycare teacher or supervisor does not count。 所以大家就好清楚知道自己，如果你嘅 job title 係呢幾類嘅話呢，係唔計落去 experience 嘅。咁所以大家可以即係唔需要試啦，或者知道根本試嚟都冇用啦，唔需要嘥個申請費咁樣咯。咁而如果你係申請 home support 嘅 care worker 呢，符合嘅 NOC 係44101同埋33102，係包括咗 home support worker 啦、caregiver 啦同埋相關嘅工作，又或者係 nursing aides 啊嗰堆咁樣嘅。咁佢喺呢一度呢都補充咗一句，如果你嘅 work experience 呢係一個 institutional setting， 例如係 long term care 嘅話呢，都有機會 eligible 嘅。咁所以呢，大家都可以留意翻啦。如果你係呢一種條件嘅話，你又想申請呢，都可以試下嘅。呢度呢 IRCC 仲有多啲補充，例如你係 childcare 或者係 home support 咁樣啦，你喺同一個 pilot 裏面呢，你係可以 mix occupation 嘅。例如 under childcare 嗰邊嘅話，你嘅經驗呢係可以包括咗喺 both childcare provider 同埋 early childhood assistant， 咁樣湊夠最少6個月經驗呢都可以嘅。另外啦，就係要 match 翻 NOC job description 嗰度同埋啲 main duties 嗰度嘅。咁詳細嘅話呢，大家真係可以喺翻 IRCC 睇翻 NOC job description 嗰度，你打翻頭先嗰幾個 NOC 就會見到自己嘅工作經驗，到底你係咪相應於佢嘅 NOC 啦。跟住啦，呢啲經驗呢一定要係你18歲或以上嘅時候得到嘅。另外就係啦，呢啲經驗要係 within 3年喺你申請嘅之前，例如係你3月31號一開 application 就申請，咁呢啲經驗呢要係3月31號嘅3年之內要有嘅。咁例如啦，我2025年3月31號申請，然之後一申請就有個 job offer， 去有呢啲經驗儲喺度累積咁樣，又得唔得呢？係完全唔得嘅。咁呢度 IRCC 係寫咗 any experience you gain after applying 係唔計嘅，你一定要喺你申請之前完成晒所有相關經驗。如果唔係呢，你嘅申請係會被 refused 嘅。另外一點我哋都要留意就係 be continuous。咁呢一個呢，就係你要有最少6個月 in a row 嘅 experience， 即係話要連續做啦，唔可以斷啦。佢亦都補充咗啦 ，it may include a reasonable vacation period。例如係你做足1年52個星期，咁你會有2個星期嘅 vacation 係一個 paid leave 嚟嘅，咁呢啲就 OK 冇問題。跟住佢亦都寫啦 ，if you changed jobs, there must be no breaks between them， 即係話要無縫交接嘅。例如好似頭先嗰個例子咁，你由 childcare provider 轉做 early childhood assistant 咁樣嘅例子，你呢2個轉工嘅時候係要 no breaks between them 嘅。如果唔係呢 IRCC 都未必會 approve 你嘅申請。申請嘅條件仲有係要 be full time。咁喺 IRCC 嚟講，每個星期最少要有30個鐘先至為之 full time 啦。如果你同一時間係做緊 multiple part-time jobs at the same time 嘅話呢，咁點樣先會計呢？就係 only if it adds up at least 30 hours per week for 6 months in a row。咁佢都寫得好清楚啦，就係要連續6個月加埋每個星期最少要有30個鐘先至為之。你如果係做 multiple part-times 嘅話，佢點樣計你個鐘數咯？咁所以話 part-time 嘅人都有機會可以申請到嘅，如果你符合呢個條件嘅話。跟住仲有一點啦，就係 authorized And while you had temporary resident status, if your work experience was gained in Canada， 如果你係個工作經驗喺加拿大累積嘅話，你係要有一個合法啦，同埋要有一個 temporary 嘅 resident status 先至可以去申請呢一個 stream 嘅。咁即係話，如果你喺加拿大唔合資格工作，而你得翻嚟呢啲嘅工作經驗呢，都唔會計數嘅。例如係要有一個 valid 嘅 work permit 啦 ，maintained status 或者一個 public policy 下，你係可以合法工作啦。咁有啲乜嘢嘅工作經驗係唔計嘅呢？第一就係你係一個 full-time student， 而你獲得呢啲嘅工作經驗就唔可以啦。第二就係你係 self-employed 嘅工作經驗係唔計嘅。第三就係你喺 unemployment 裏面去做嘅工作經驗係唔計嘅。跟住最後一樣係唔計 work experience 咧，就係 long-term sickness or parental leave。好啦，如果你 work experience 嗰度計唔到6個月，可以喺 training 嗰度入手嘅。個 training 嗰度呢，你一定要係最少有一個6個月嘅 relevant training 啦，可以係喺 Canada 境內或者境外都得嘅。咁個 training 呢，係一定要符合翻個 NOC， 就係頭先所講嗰啲44100、42202同埋44101、33102嘅。咁而喺同一個 pilot， 即係一係 childcare 一係 home support 嗰邊呢，你亦都可以 mix occupation 喺同一個 pilot 嗰度嘅，即係話你個 training 係可以 under 咁樣去做嘅。咁呢一個 training 呢，一定要係 post-secondary level 啦，咁一定要係 full time 啦，就係喺學習嘅期間或者喺嗰個學年裏面呢，個 training 要係每星期15個鐘或以上嘅。跟住啦，個 training 要係主要嚟講啊 in-person classroom 嘅 environment 啦。跟住就係你開始呢個 training 嘅時候呢，你要17歲或以上。最後就係啦，呢個 training 要係你申請呢個 pilot 之前2年內要完成咗佢嘅。呢度呢 IRCC 就寫，如果你嘅 training 係 outside Canada 呢，你唔需要做 ECA 嘅，除非你係用呢一個學歷去做埋頭先上一 part 所講嘅 education requirement 嘅啫。咁邊一啲嘅 training 係唔計落佢哋符合資格嘅 training 呢？第一，呢個 training 係喺 medical field 嘅，即係話係一個職業導向嘅，例如係一啲 nursing 啦，或者係其他方面嘅 training 就唔可以計落去啦。第二就係一個 mainly 係 online 嘅 training 係唔可以計落去啦。第三就係 on the job 嘅 training， 咁嗰啲呢都唔會計嘅 ，even 係 full time 啊 post-secondary level 咁樣呢都唔計嘅。跟住啦，我哋就 move on 去 get a job offer 嗰度咯。咁呢一個呢都係大家好常會問嘅問題，到底點樣先為之一個 home child care provider 或者 home support worker 嘅 job offer 可以申請呢一個 stream 呢？第一就係你要證明到 you must be likely to accept the job offer and be able to perform their job duties。咁點樣可以證明到呢？ IRCC 呢就會 review 你幾樣嘢啦，例如係你嘅 past training 啦，同埋你嘅 experience 咧，去斷定其實你而家手上有嘅 job offer 係咪可以俾你去做到，同埋作為一個成功嘅申請嘅。跟住啦，喺 job 呢度呢，我哋一定要符合翻個 NOC， 就同頭先唔同啦。我哋呢度呢，喺 childcare 上面只係得一個 NOC 符合，44100係符合嘅。咁而佢亦都寫咗啦，個 location 呢係唔可以係 institutional setting such as daycare 同埋 foster parent 係唔計嘅。咁所以大家記住咯，只係咁樣嘅條件下嘅 job offer 先係繼續合符申請嘅。咁而 home support 嗰度呢，都係得翻一個 NOC 係符合嘅，就係44101。咁呢一度呢，亦都寫到明 cannot be institutional setting such as nursing home 嘅。咁所以大家記住咯，頭先講有幾個 NOC， 有成4個 NOC 都符合，又話可以咩 long term care 嗰啲，咁嗰度呢係之前嘅係 work experience 先至計。而家講緊 job offer 呢度呢，佢哋個 NOC 啦，同埋寫到明嘅條件呢，都係收緊咗，唔可以 institutional setting 嘅。而佢哋亦都寫咗啦，雖然 work experience同埋有啲 NOC 咧係 eligible， 但係 job offer 咧佢哋係唔接受 early childhood educators and assistants， 即係 NOC 42202啦，同埋 nurse aides 即係33102嗰一堆嘅。 而呢個 job offer 一定要喺加拿大啦 ，outside Quebec 嘅，同埋呢個 job offer 要係 full time 同埋 continuous work， 即係話每個星期要做最少30個鐘 paid work， 同埋要係 permanent employment， 要證明你係一個 full time permanent 嘅時候，要係一個 no set end day 嘅，即係唔會話你只係 employ 喺某個時段至某個時段咁樣嘅。跟住啦，呢個 job offer 呢，一定要包括到你嘅 hourly wage、employment requirements 同埋 descriptions of main duties 嘅。第二就係 employer can fulfill the terms of the job including paying you， 即係話個僱主係一定要 fulfill 到個工作嘅一個細則嘅，例如包括係俾錢你嘅，係要出糧俾你嘅。第三就係啦，個僱主係要 follow IRCC 同埋 Federal Provisional Legislation 嘅 rules 同埋 laws 嘅。跟住啦，就係一個關於 job offer 嘅錢咯，個人工嗰度咯。IRCC 咧都列明咗個人工要係點樣嘅，即係話你喺你個省喺你個市嗰度，你嘅 job offer 係要符合到 job bands 嘅 median wage 嗰度，即係中位數嘅人工啊，先至為之符合嘅。哇，咁所以呢，其實係都幾明顯嘅一個指示，就係首先你個 job offer 個人工一定要係屬於你個省或者市嘅中位數啦。咁我陣間呢一度呢都有條影片呢，去少少嘅短片話俾大家聽，每個省每個市其實個中位數係幾多嘅，咁大家轉頭就會見到啦。咁如果你個省或者市係冇 median wage 呢，就 use national one。嗰啲員工係有工會嘅話呢，咁呢都要根據翻 collective agreement 嗰個 rules 嘅。咁而如果你嘅僱主係一個 business 即係 non-profit 嘅 organisation 呢，佢哋都一定要 provide 到 same type of care service as the job for at least 1 year before the job offer was made。咁即係話作為一個私人機構嘅僱主或者 non-profit making 嘅 organisation，佢哋都要提供到 IRCC 列明嘅 type of care service 啦。咁要係最少1年之前，即係佢派一個 job offer 俾你，而呢一間公司佢都要有最少1年以上嘅營運啊，去提供相關嘅 care service 嘅。所以呢一間公司都唔可以話係一個新開嘅公司，冇1年經驗啦，又或者係一個好求其或者太你話係一間公司，但係其實喺 IRCC 定義唔係嘅，咁樣都唔得嘅。咁大家可以睇到啦，中位數人工嗰度呢，我哋可以喺 Job Banks 呢一個網頁嗰度睇到嘅。咁譬如我入 Home Health Care Worker NOC 44101嘅話，會出到啲咩呢？咁大家可以睇下呢一度啦，列明晒所有省市嘅中位數，我哋可以睇下中間嗰行大約係要幾多錢先至符合，你係要攞到呢一個數或以上嘅數嘅人工先至可以當係一個啱嘅 job offer 去申請嘅。跟住啦，個僱主呢都有條件嘅，個僱主一定要有 Canada Revenue Agency 即係 CRA 嘅 business number 啦。而個僱主呢，無論係 private household 或者係 business 嘅話呢，都係要有呢一樣嘢嘅。以下呢啲嘅機構都可以請你嘅，但係佢哋係要directly hire full time 啦，同埋要提供到 short term 或者 occasional home care 嘅，係俾一啲 semi independent 或者injury 或者 illness 裏面復康緊嘅人嘅。咁以下邊啲人呢，就唔可以係作為一個合資格嘅僱主呢？第一，佢哋一定唔可以係 recruitment 或者 placement agency。第二就係唔可以係嗰啲領事館啊、consulate 啊嗰啲嘅。第三就係 employer found not compliant。第四就係唔可以係你自己，即係你唔可以係 self-employed。第五就係個僱主唔可以係你嘅 spouse、common law partner、parent、grandparent 或者 child 嘅。咁而佢哋呢，亦都有一啲 employment form 去俾你填翻，去完成佢，先至為之一個完整嘅job offer 嘅認可嘅 form 啦。咁樣有機會嘅話 ，IRCC 都會 send 額外嘅信去俾你嘅僱主啦，問佢哋要攞多啲 extra proof 咁樣嘅。跟住啦，我哋 move on 到 Section 3 How to apply 啦。咁記住啦，呢一個 stream 咧係25年3月31號開始接受申請啦。Deadline 咧 就係26年3月30號嘅。咁而每一個 category 佢哋都有個上限啦。以 childcare 嗰邊為例， workers in Canada 係 online 嘅話會接受2350個 alternate format 咧，即係例如可能 paper 啊或者特字啊等等嘅 format 咧就260個，而 out of status and unauthorized workers 咧就125個 online， 另外有15個 alternate format 嘅。而 home support worker 嗰度咧同上面 childcare 嗰度咧數字都係一樣嘅。咁記住啦，呢個 pilot 咧係25年3月31號10點鐘喺 IRCC 官方時間開始接受申請嘅。咁直到佢哋係到咗申請嘅上限或者係批准嘅上限，佢哋咧就會喺26年3月31號 reset 呢個 cap 嘅。因為咧其實呢啲 cap 咧都好快會達標噶啦，即係好快已經到上限，所以咧你而家可以做嘅嘢就係 gather 晒你有嘅文件啦。當 pilot 一開嘅時候咧就盡快申請啦。咁記住啦，喺申請一開即係25年3月31號10點鐘嘅時間就用 PR portal 去申請啦。如果你係想用 online 版去申請嘅話，因為 online 版係有2350個嘅，分別喺 childcare 同埋分別喺 home support 嗰邊嘅。跟住啦，有個位咧都要留意，就係 choose the category you want to apply。咁佢有個位咧係會問你 which program you want to apply 嘅，記住係揀 economic 呢一個位啦。跟住就再揀翻啱嘅 pilot 同埋 subcategory， 咁先至為之 OK 嘅，唔好揀錯啊！咁記住 make sure 你係揀啱嘅 category 啦。如果你揀錯咗嘅話呢，有機會會 return 或者 refuse 你嘅 application 嘅。咁如果你想開始 apply 嘅時候，個 cap 已經達到咗啦，咁你點算呢？你係唔可以 start 你嘅 application 啦，喺同一個 category 裏面。而如果你喺個 cap 已經 reach 之前已經 start 咗你嘅 application， 但係你又未 submit 嘅話呢，咁你係 submit 唔到嘅。同埋呢，呢個 profile 呢都會喺30日左右呢係 expire 噶啦。跟住第四啦，就係 gather 晒所有 form 啦同埋 document 去 ready 啦。記住就係要 complete all sessions 啦。如果嗰樣嘢唔 apply to you 呢，記住寫翻或者撳翻 not applicable 或者 NA 啦。如果有啲位置要你簽名而你冇簽到，咁你嘅 application 又唔 complete 嘅話呢，佢哋係會 return 翻俾你而唔 process 佢嘅。咁如果你嘅文件係 missing 係唔 complete 嘅話呢，你又 provide 唔到一個 required document 喺你嘅 checklist 嗰度呢，咁你一定要寫一個 written explanation 去解釋點解你冇咗嗰樣嘢。另外就係證明翻點解你冇得攞到呢一樣嘢，同埋點解你冇得 get it right now 咁樣咯。咁你可以將呢一個證明或者一個解釋呢 upload 翻喺 document type 嗰度嘅。如果唔係，佢哋有機會呢會 return 翻你啦，視為 incomplete 嘅 application 咁樣嘅。好啦，講下要俾幾多錢啦，就係要俾1525蚊加幣起。呢一度呢就有啲特別啦，佢話你可以 pay your fees before the pilots open。咁呢，如果到時一開始咗申請嘅時候個 cap 已經到達咗呢，你又可以 ask for refund 嘅。咁而個費用呢係要俾 online 嘅，同埋要記住連同你嘅 receipt 同喺你嘅 application 嗰度。咁其實呢仲有其他費用要俾嘅，例如係啲 processing fee 啦，係你要俾每一個人，包括你自己同埋每一個關於你嘅申請裏面嘅人嘅 processing fee 呢都要俾嘅，因為佢哋係跟隨你一齊嚟移民到加拿大噶嘛。另外就係啦，你到時亦都要俾 right of permanent residence fee 嘅 before your application is approved。跟住啦，你亦都會喺多數嘅情況下被要求去俾 biometric fee 嘅，否則呢，你嘅申請係會被 delay 嘅，有機會。咁呢啲費用呢係 cover 咗 fingerprint 啦同埋 digital photo 嘅費用嘅。其他嘅費用呢，包括就係 medical exam 啊、police certificate 啊、language test 啊、ECA 啊等等嘅。跟住啦，當所有嘢齊備嘅時候，你就可以準備 submit你嘅申請啦。就係要答晒所有嘢啦，要簽名嘅地方喺每一份 form 都應該要簽翻名啦。跟住就 upload 翻你俾咗嘅費用嗰個收據啦，同埋 upload 晒所有嘅 supporting document 嘅。記住啦，申請唔 complete 嘅話係會 reject 嘅。你搞翻掂啲問題先至再 resubmit 啦。如果個 cap 未達到嘅話，如果達到咗嘅話呢，就冇辦法啦。跟住喺申請完成之後呢，你有啲咩做呢？就係記住 keep your information up to date。 然之後佢就會話你要 get your fingerprint and photo taken 嘅。如果你係14至79歲嘅申請人，你係要做 fingerprint 同埋 biometric， 即係 photos 個 part 啦。如果你曾經做過 biometric 喺以前嘅時候，而佢亦都係仲係有效嘅話呢，都可以去 submit 嘅。咁而如果你係合資格去做呢一樣嘢嘅話， IRCC 都會 email 俾 instruction 你嘅。咁當佢哋俾咗信你去做 biometric 嘅時候，你有30日時間去做埋佢，同埋所有嘅 appointment 都係要 in person 去喺佢哋嘅指定地方做嘅。另外仲要做嘅嘢包括 book your medical exam， 你同埋你同行嘅家人，包括 partner、小朋友，都係要喺嚟加拿大之前做 medical exam 嘅。當然加拿大嘅 IRCC 亦都會有 email 通知你點樣做啦。咁佢哋呢唔會接受你嘅申請嘅。如果你嘅健康係危害到加拿大嘅 public health 或者 safety 啦，又或者會令到加拿大形成一個 too great a demand on health or social service in Canada 嘅，咁呢一樣嘢就大家要留意翻啦。詳情可以睇翻佢哋嘅網頁點樣界定呢一樣嘢。當你 submit 咗你嘅 application 啦，喺 portal 上面，佢哋都會有個 auto email generate 俾你嘅。如果你嘅 application 係 complete， 佢哋會 send acknowledgement of receipt， 即係 AOR 俾你啦，同埋會有個 file number 俾你嘅。咁 officer 就會 review 你嘅 application， 同埋決定你係咪 eligible。如果你嘅申請唔 complete 嘅話呢，佢哋係唔會 process 同埋會 send 翻俾你嘅。咁至於幾耐先會 process 你嘅申請呢？其實係因應好多 factor 啦，佢哋亦都唔會好指明講到幾多日啊、幾多個星期啊咁樣俾你聽嘅。咁呢啲都係參考嘅啫。咁當佢哋有 decision 嘅時候呢，就會叫你俾 right of permanent residence fee 啦，然之後呢就會再話俾你聽，你到個邊境要點，其他預備嘅嘢要點。咁而如果佢哋 refuse 你嘅 application 呢，咁你可以諗下你需唔需要 resubmit 啦，再開始一個新嘅申請啦，然之後又要再諗下點樣 meet 翻佢哋嘅 eligible criteria 啦。而如果你想 withdraw 你嘅申請呢，你都可以 submit web form 嘅，去 withdraw 或者 cancel 你嘅申請，你有機會係可以攞翻嗰啲俾咗嘅錢嘅。Depends on 佢哋開始咗你嘅申請未。咁而 for applicants not working in Canada 嗰個 stream 呢，咁佢哋而家暫時係未開始嘅，會喺 later 嘅時候先開始啦。詳情就容後公佈。咁但係 make sure 呢，你係有足夠嘅資金去嚟到加拿大去 settle 嘅，包括你同埋你嘅 family。咁所以呢，到時你要預備 proof of funds。咁 proof of funds 呢，就係只係 for 一啲 applicants not working in Canada 嗰個 stream 嘅。頭先所講嗰種你已經係加拿大嗰啲人呢，係唔需要搞呢啲 proof of funds 嘅。咁呢，佢嘅網頁上面都寫咗你要帶幾多錢啦，包括係要計翻你嘅 family size 啦，你有冇家庭嘅成員啊、配偶啊、common law partner、小朋友等等嘅。咁要有幾多錢先可以嚟到加拿大呢？大家可以睇睇呢個表啦。佢哋會 accept 邊一種嘅形式去 prove 呢？就係包括以下呢一啲啦。咁以下就係 types of proof 啦。最主要大家都常用嘅就係銀行嘅 statement。咁最後就講講頭先有提及過 out of status 或者 unauthorized worker 嗰度係咩嚟嘅。咁嗰度嘅話呢，就包括咗 public policy 嗰啲問題嘅嗰啲嘅條件啦。咁我哋可以簡單睇下嘅。如果你係符合晒所有 home care worker immigration pilot 嘅條件，但係你就係爭呢一樣嘢嘅話呢，咁你可以睇睇呢一度點樣去申請啦，點樣去處理啦，令到你係合資格去完成呢一次嘅申請嘅。咁睇完今次咁詳盡嘅介紹，希望大家有多啲資訊啦，去關於今次嘅 pilot 係點樣嘅一回事，同埋知道自己到底合唔合資格啦，唔需要估估下啦。有咩問題嘅話，都可以喺 Facebook、Instagram、YouTube 留言話俾我聽，大家一齊討論下。希望今次嘅影片大家都中意我嘅分享。臨走之前記得 CLSS 我嘅影片同埋 channel，follow 埋我 Facebook、Instagram。下次再見，拜拜。